Dear students, today we will discuss credit analysis, economic feasibility test, that is 3R of credit. The technological breakthrough achieved in Indian agriculture made the agriculture capital intensive. In India, most of the farmers are capital starved. The farmers need credit at right time, the right agency, and in adequate quantity to realize maximum productivity. This is from farmer's point of view. In contrast to the farmer's point of view, when a farmer approaches an institutional agencies with a loan proposal, the banker should be convinced about the economic viability of the proposed investment. What are the economic feasibility test of credit? When the economic feasibility of the credit is being observed, three basic financial aspects are to be assessed by the banker. If the loan is advanced, will it generate returns more than the cost? Will the returns have surplus to repay the loan when it falls due? Will the farmer stand up to the risk and uncertainty in farming? These three financial aspects are known as 3R of credit, which are as first R is known as return from investment, second repayment capacity, and third risk bearing ability. Return from investment means this is an important measure in credit analysis. The bankers need to have an idea about the extent of returns likely to be obtained from the proposed investment. The farmer's request for credit can be accepted only if he can be able to generate returns that enable him to meet the costs. Return obtained by farmers depend upon the decisions like what to grow, how much to grow, when to sell, where to sell. Therefore, the main concern here is that the farmer should be able to generate incremental returns that should cover the additional cost incurred by borrowed funds. When we talk about repaying capacity is the ability of the firm to repay the loans obtained for the productive purpose with a stipulated time period as fixed by the lending agency. At times, the loan may be productive enough to generate additional income but may not be productive enough to repay the loan amount. Hence, the necessary conditions here is that the loan amount should not be only profitable but also have potential for repayment of the loan amount. Under such conditions, only the farmers will get the loan amount. The repaying capacity not only depends on return but also on several other quantities and quantitative and qualitative factors. For example, gross return from the enterprise for which the loan was taken, working expenses, family consumption expenditure, other loans due, literacy level of farmer, managerial skill of farmer, moral character of farmer like honesty, integrity, etc. The repaying capacity rests upon these factors. Hence, even though the returns are high, the repaying capacity is less because of other factors. The estimation of repaying capacity varies from crop loans, that is self-liquidating loans or term loans. When we calculate repayment capacity for crop loans, that is self-liquidating loans, we will deduct working expenses including proposed loan, family living expenses, others loans due, and miscellaneous expenditure from gross income of farm. When we talk about repayment capacity of terms loans, then we will deduct working expenses, family living expenses, other loans due, annual installment due from term loan, miscellaneous expenditure from gross income. Of the, what are the causes of the poor repayment capacity of farmer? There are so many reasons, various reasons of poor repaying capacity of the Indian farmer, in which few points are small size of the farm holdings due to fragmentation of the land, low production or productivity of crops, high family consumption, low prices and rapid fluctuations in price of agricultural commodities, use of credit for unproductive purposes by farmers, low farmers' equity, lack of adoption of improved technology, and poor management of limited farm resources. These are the main reasons of poor repaying capacity. How we can strengthen the repaying capacity? What are the measures for strengthening the repayment capacity? The first point is increasing the net income by proper organization and operation of the farm business. Second, adopting the potential technology for increasing the production and reducing the expenses on the farm. Third, removing the imbalances in the resource availability. Fourth, making the schedule of loan repayment plan as per the flow of income. Improving the net worth of the farm household. Diversification of the farm enterprises. Adoption of risk management strategy like insurance of crops, animals and machinery. These are the few measures which can improve the repaying capacity of farmers. When we talk about the third R of credit, that is risk bearing ability. What is risk bearing ability? It is the ability of the farmer to withstand the risk that arises due to financial losses. Risk can be quantified by statistical techniques like coefficient of variation, standard deviation and programming models. The risk and uncertainty generally synonymously used. Some type of risk are production, or we can say physical risk, technological risk, personal risk, institutional risk, weather and uncertainty, or price risk. Sometimes in production or physical risk, we includes various climatic factors that reduce production. Sometimes products deteriorate during transportation. In technological risk, generally farmers adopt their traditional methods of farming, and they are less innovative types. In personal risk, that is due to some knowledge, or we can say that many times farmer don't have any type of knowledge which he practicing farming, and due to that factor the production is down. In institutional risk, government policies etc. includes weather uncertainty. Agriculture production generally depends upon monsoons and weather conditions, and the most common risk in agriculture is price risk. That is, even if farmers didn't get minimum spot price, and prices of various agriculture crops fluctuates during the year. How we can improve repayment capacity under risk? Increasing the owner's equity or net worth, reducing the farm and family expenditure, developing the moral character, that is honesty integrated. All these qualities put together are called a credit rating. Undertaking the reliable and Stable enterprises means enterprises which generate guaranteed income, improving the ability to borrow funds during good and bad times of crop production, improving the ability to earn and save money. A part of the farm earnings should be saved by the farmer so as to meet the uncertainty in future. And last one we can say taking up of crops, livestock and machinery insurance. These can reduce risk and farmers, we can improve the risk bearing ability of farmers by adopting these measures. Thank you.